Hi friends, today I am going to review the book, The Creativity Leap: Unleash Curiosity, Improvisation, and Intuition at Work by Natalie Nixon. Data-driven workplaces reward analytics over creativity. Today's cultural norms stifle creativity. For example, schools no longer reward creative solutions, and instead focus on rote learning and hard and fast answers. Business leaders rely on data and analytics for day-to-day project work and issue resolution. Yet people in most lines of work, including law, medicine, engineering, agriculture and fashion, prosper when they integrate creativity into their work. Today's dynamic business climate needs employees who can navigate difficult problems and intricate operations with creative solutions. The best way to navigate complexity is through creativity. Since creativity itself is a complex system, the open-ended creative techniques of inquiry, improvisation and intuition are most effective. Modern workers face complicated and complex challenges. Many see these two descriptors as synonymous, but they point to differences in the amount of control people have. 1. Complicated issues. Workers can, generally, address and resolve these challenges. 2. They have a fair amount of control in the navigation of complicated issues, and, ultimately, work to find their way through them. 3. For example, the navigation screen of an airplane presents a complicated challenge for students in training. However, many successfully learn to fly. 4. Complex challenges. These challenges, by contrast, present more ambiguity and lack a defined beginning and end. 5. People experience less control in maneuvering through complex issues and require a less linear, more multi-perspective approach. 6. Today's American healthcare system, for example, presents many layers of complexity and frustrates many who attempt to pay bills or seek answers to their health issues. An organization's success in innovating relies on its leaders' abilities to foster workplace creativity. As today's business environment becomes increasingly intricate, executives must begin to view creativity as a core job competency. The creative mindset emphasizes aptitude in the 3 I's and efforts to integrate them into the workplace and the community. 1. Inquiry, a desire to know more. 2. Improvisation, an ability to think freely within defined boundaries. 3. Intuition, a reliance on one's inner voice, sharpened by years of experience. Those who fail to adapt to the changing economy largely believe their size and standing within their industry insulates them, thus they choose not to take risks. However, today's complex problems require critical thinking skills, and leaders would do well to encourage creativity in their ranks. In fact, economists rank creativity as a core job skill, and research shows more people expressing a desire to integrate creativity into their work. But many executives pushing for innovation fail to recognize that invention's roots lie in creativity. The engine for innovation is creativity. That means that if we truly want to innovate, then we must design systems, processes and experiences in our work environments that allow us to be creative and catalyze invention. Creativity does not follow a step-by-step process, which makes many people feel uncomfortable. Fully incorporating creativity requires that people embrace the 3 I's and continually alternate between asking questions, brainstorming new ideas and following their instincts. Use the flow between wonder and rigor to increase creativity and proficiency. To instill a creative mindset that can tackle complex problems, people must practice the 2 core principles of creativity. 1. Wonder. Taking time and stepping back to think encourages asking why and what if questions. 2. Why aren't we selling any products in the Southern Hemisphere? 3. What if we started selling our products in Brazil? Wonder leads people to explore diverse thinking and view problems from different angles. 4. Rigor. Pursuing the why and what if questions can then lead to how to queries. How can we start establishing contacts in Brazil? Which prompt action. 5. Rigor sets boundaries to pull people in and inspires them to execute the projects or processes they started with wonder. The process of moving from why to what if to how ensures that we remain engaged with our work, colleagues and clients. The continual play between wonder and rigor stimulates discovery and sparks creative solutions. For example, people will discover new ideas, wonder, when performing routine tasks, rigor, such as gardening or preparing agendas for a meeting. Alternating between wonder and rigor also leads to increased knowledge and expertise. Dancers apply discipline to become technically accomplished in their craft and hone their technique, the rigor. Then, they add their artistic touch, the wonder, to that skillful performance. The first element of the creative mindset, inquiry, requires that people stay engaged with others and ask better questions. Few workers feel comfortable asking questions in their workplaces. Often, this reticence stems from a fear of being ignored or penalized for standing out from the crowd. Yet in innovative companies, workers do ask. These firms create a space that normalizes inquiry, where leaders challenge their employees to start with questions and where employees feel safe to explore alternative scenarios. Vectorworks, for example, encourages open-ended questions in its workplace by hosting a suggestion platform where team members post ideas for future projects. The more diverse the inputs, the more innovative the output. Sustaining a culture that encourages inquiry begins with leaders in the organization who remove the stigma associated with curiosity. Nissan Design International takes this a step further by ensuring diversity in its project team structure. Team members hail from all divisions of the organization: sales, marketing, manufacturing and finance, and bring in varying perspectives and skill sets when meeting new challenges. The second I, improvisation, often means working without a playbook. Each Ritz-Carlton hotel holds daily meetings where employees review expectations for the day, which gives team members ideas on how to structure their shifts. They also receive permission to proactively handle unexpected situations as they arise. Ritz-Carlton's success illustrates the principles behind the Chordic organization, a blend of order and chaos. A Chordic system allows team members to improvise when facing the complex challenges of their day while securing a clear structure with recognized boundaries. Collaboration doesn't come from a bunch of meetings. True collaboration and creative synergy comes through our ability to improvise with one another. Teams innovate in workplaces that cultivate improvisation and successfully blend chaos and order. Leaders can foster this sort of workplace, and, hence, innovation in several ways. 1. Intentionally listening and building on the ideas of others. 2. Encouraging input from all, especially those offering different perspectives. 3. Ensuring policies remain flexible enough to allow team members to make decisions. The third element, intuition, advocates treating gut instinct as another data point. Wonder creates the kind of pause in daily activity that allows you to perceive your intuition, your gut instincts. Rigor then helps you check your gut reactions, that is, it allows you to find the corresponding data. If it supports your instincts, you can take appropriate action. This dual process of hearing and responding to your hunches is a vital tool for leaders making decisions in complex business environments. Honing this process takes practice, but ultimately, those who learn to trust their instincts will lead more creatively and strategically. Creativity leaps are needed to bridge the gap between the churn of work and the highly sought-after prize called innovation. Successful leaders and entrepreneurs know that tuning into their intuition helps them make better decisions. Biplab Sarkar of Vectorworks credits trusting his intuition with differentiating him from his peers. The co-founders of Cake Life Bake Shop in Philadelphia acknowledged that their intuition helped them avoid making a bad business deal when launching their business. The founders of Zumba followed their hunch when they thought their dance routines would revolutionize fitness and exercise around the world, which they did. When leaders assemble diverse teams, creativity flourishes. Research shows that organizations realize increased profits when teams collaborate on projects and day-to-day work activities, largely because people working together create fresh ideas. By sharing talents, team members amplify the 3 I's, inquiry, improvisation and intuition, to generate better results. Assembling the right team with a broad mix of talent and perspective increases the team's impact. Thus, leaders must ensure diversity within teams and encourage compromise to avoid divisiveness. These elements, combined, will lead to the creative leaps leaders hope to achieve. Community is a force more powerful than ourselves that can recharge and reorient us to continue the fundamentals of inquiring, improvising and intuiting. In the software industry, complexity abounds, and individuals must continuously update their skills to maintain an edge. Autodesk combats this challenge by engaging teams that span functional boundaries. By doing so, they create learning opportunities for team members, and conditions where creativity and innovation can flourish. Matt van der Laan of Monosol builds community within his organization by instituting diversity in its team structure and recognizing employees who show initiative. Creativity provides the foundation businesses need to adapt to dynamic technology changes and innovate for future success. Examples abound that show how technology is changing people's daily lives. 1. People increasingly prefer using smartphones rather than cash when paying for products and services. 2. Artificial intelligence automates routine tasks typically associated with both white and blue-collar workers. 3. An innovative Swedish bank offers to inject microchips in their employee's hand, which they can use to gain access to their office building, much like a hotel key. Complex issues, however, require a blending of human proficiency with technology and artificial intelligence. Organizations must leverage new analytics to enhance their employees' creative capacity. In fact, without human assistance, technology can't address today's ambiguous and ever-evolving business challenges. Innovators continually test boundaries by twisting and repurposing what already exists in innovative ways. Pablo Picasso drew heavily on African sculpture when creating his Cubist-style paintings. Fashion designers, likewise, consistently apply existing styles in new ways. The W hotel chain found inspiration in the fashion world when looking to freshen their upscale image. Creativity requires you to re-examine what is right in front of you and internally mine it for new ideas. One way that leaders can embrace the idea of repurposing is by harvesting ideas from customers. The clothing company Threadless, for example, uses crowdsourcing to generate new designs for its t-shirts and other products. Leaders can open the door to innovation by increasing their organization's creativity quotient, CQ. The more people practice the elements of the creative mindset, the more creativity becomes a part of everyday behavior. As a first step, organizations can challenge people to act in 3 ways. 1. Gain perspective. Reach out to others with different views and listen actively. 1. Visit with clients and others inside and outside the organization to learn what works and what doesn't. 2. Leaders at InBev, for example, ask team members to leave the office regularly to observe the beverage experience from the customer's viewpoint. 3. Translate. Communicate with others who have varying levels of understanding. 4. Sharing information involves building a bridge between 2 or more levels of expertise and creatively navigating between them. 5. Play. Introduce elements of play in the workday where employees can tap into their creativity. 6. As TV host Fred Rogers observed, children practice what they learn in their play. 7. Like children, adults perform better when they incorporate elements of fun in their work. The creativity leap requires a cultural shift. Leaders must teach their people to value the generalists within the organization who offer diverse experiences and perspectives. They must form cross-functional teams equipped to tackle broad challenges, and guide those teams in embracing complexity, and navigating it with wonder and rigor. Takeaways. 1. Data-driven workplaces reward analytics over creativity. 2. An organization's success in innovating relies on its leaders' abilities to foster workplace creativity. 3. Use the flow between wonder and rigor to increase creativity and proficiency. 4. The first element of the creative mindset, inquiry, requires that people stay engaged with others and ask better questions. 5. The second I, improvisation, often means working without a playbook. 6. The third element, intuition, advocates treating gut instinct as another data point. 7. When leaders assemble diverse teams, creativity flourishes. 8. Creativity provides the foundation businesses need to adapt to dynamic technology changes and innovate for future success. 9. Innovators continually test boundaries by twisting and repurposing what already exists in innovative ways. 10. Leaders can open the door to innovation by increasing their organization's creativity quotient, CQ. 11. If you enjoy our content and would like to stay updated with our latest videos, please like, share and consider subscribing to our YouTube channel. 11. Your support means a lot to us. 12. Thank you so much for watching.